Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another video. As you guys can see by the title of today's video, we're all about fasting. So it's fasting. This is a very highly requested video. Every time I fast, I normally post, because I believe it encourages a lot of people to start fasting. So a lot of people tend to ask me how to fast, how do I fast, the different types of fasting, all of that whenever I'm fasting. So this video is to answer those questions and to just teach you guys ukuthi mina personally ngifasta kanjani, because I can't talk about someone else, but I can talk about me because I share my own experiences via my social media platforms, and I also share my testimonies, which encourages or motivates a lot of people now. And honestly, hearing my testimonies from other people, this is what happened after they fasting, and they saw the fasting from me. They on my hands actually, no. So they started fasting because of me, and omunye wathola umsebenzi, omunye promoter. It's just so nice and so heartwarming to hear lama testimonies fasting. So keep them coming, guys, keep them coming. If you haven't started fasting, I would say just start. So this video is going to be unpacking all about how I fast, and I'll be using information from my cell phone. Also, guys, please don't mind the noise because but yeah, many is a cool and get sonto, but I'm because I'm a color are weird. Also make I just don't mind them, ignore them. Good busy but this is the perfect time to shoot this video because it's quiet. Like hi, won't give us this one doing. So first and foremost, I'm going to speak about the different types of fasting that I do. Okay, so Gukona, the most famous one, if you follow me on social media platforms, you'll know Ugo liquid fasting is my thing. Liquid fasting, why? So liquid fasting, as you guys can hear from Igama, it's just liquids. You're just drinking liquids for that certain period of time. So what I normally drink is smoothies, amahewu, yokisipu. You can drink soup, a juice 100%. I'm saying 100% because you need into swin. So that's in the liquid, nothing solid. That's in the liquid. So even if you can make a juice from fruits, but as long as fruits as they are, just and the breakfast punch and there's something and there's something as well liquid. So anything liquid, that is my thing. So it's either I fast for 5 days or 7 days. So liquid fasting is just my thing. And then I've just recently discovered water fasting. I'll attach the link somewhere, either with description box or here on the screen. Water fasting is actually good for you. Actually, fasting, guys, it's good for you physically, mentally. Yeah, well, it's actually very good for you. So I've just recently discovered water fasting, and it changed my life. I've done it twice. So I did it during Iladi, when I was fasting for Iladi, and then I've done it once way before. So I do a 3-day water fast. It's still liquid, it falls under liquid, but in the end, 3 days where water fasting, where angipuzi loot or no juice, nothing, angidli lutho sugar sweet cha, obviously umlomo uzonuka, yabo, angiphuzi nje nothing, no sweets, nothing besides water for 3 days. and then when it's I normally start my fasting on Mondays, and then when it is Thursday, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday I drink water. Then when it's Thursday and Friday, sengiyaqala ke lapho ngiphuza ama liquids, your smoothies, your milkshakes, your what. But water fasting, guys, let me tell you something. The first time I did water fasting, so I did water fasting 3 days, and then Thursday and Friday I drank the normal liquids. The following Monday I made 10k from bookings. I'm a bookings of DJ, and those are just deposits. I'm going to be Mrs. Kyle. So when I completed the water fasting, well, that liquid fasting, that entire week, ngahamba ngayokhuleka olwandle. And that's how I normally wrap up my fasting. Ngahamba ngayokhuleka olwandle, mina ngiyikhulekela olwandle, ngayigeza nanani, yabo? Yay, 10k on Monday in one day from bookings. I made 10k from, and I knew, guys, it can't be a coincidence. It can't be a coincidence. It can't be inhlanhla. I just knew, listen, this is God. Because I always pray for my finances. And, I've got a lot on my plate. And so I'm like, God, can you give me gigs that will open more opportunities. So I always pray for that. I never forget about my brand. I never forget about my finances, because so I need to pray about money all the time. I'm not materialistic, but so I was like, water fasting is a girl she thinks she is, and I'm just gonna stick to her. Water fasting is a hill I'm willing to die on. Water fasting. So from then on, but I must say, water fasting is really challenging. And I would highly suggest, if you're on your periods, don't do water fasting, because you're already losing. And if you're on meds, any medication, don't do water fasting. Mina kuthi angiquleke ngiyimina ngumqimane ngingadli amaphilisi ngingekho kuma period. And there's something strange that happens, because njalo mengiqeda le fasting le, including water fasting, I always go on my periods the week after. Angazi noma ukuthi mhlambe angazi, no, it's my body not taking it in well, no, it's actually good, I don't know, but all the time ngizohlezi nje ngivele nje yabo ngiya kuma periods. I do, and so ngayona date kumele ngiye ngayo. But I won't even lie. Water fasting, guys, don't do it like me. I'm just doing it because I'm used to liquid fasting. So if it's akala, maybe try 24 hours water fasting. Try that. Even if it's liquid fasting, try 24 hours. We're going 24 hours. Then as you need to go Wednesday 6 to 6, which I'll explain in a minute. Or else just don't do 5 or 7 days like me. Do 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. It's not about how many days you're able to do. As much as I'd like you guys to challenge yourselves, but it's about a process. I figure the process you're trying to do. It's not about the days. It's just about you during that fasting process, because there's no reward for utu ulo, because this case is I'm just doing it because I'm used to doing it. I fast every single month, so so I've explained liquid fasting and water fasting, and then there's 6 to 6. So 6 to 6 is you don't eat anything after 6 a.m. So ungadla before 6 a.m, but you don't eat after 6 a.m. Uzozudle after 6 p.m. So nothing after 6 a.m. Uzozudle after 6 p.m. It's up to you to wenza for how many days. However, I would suggest to while you're doing that fasting, whenever you're eating, whenever it's time for you to eat, don't eat solid foods. Don't do that, because the whole aim is you'll be lazy to pray on a full stomach. So that's why you need to attack lazy on an empty stomach. It always works, So idla fruit salad, idla vegetable salad, something light, you know. And I always suggest ukuthi ungadli pork, ungadli inyama. Don't eat anything in inyama. Mhlambe let's say udla green salad, faka amaqanda, you know. Mhlambe udla fruit salad. Nje, don't eat something too heavy. Don't do that. And then there is also a social media fasting. Social media fasting, as igama lizisho, guys, the social media causes so much distraction. Kabanga the amount of time you spend on TikTok, video. TikTok is very addictive. Kabanga the amount of time you spend on Instagram, on Facebook, on WhatsApp. So it distracts you again from ukuzwa izwi laNkulunkulu. uNkulunkulu akazukhuluma nawe when you're distracted. So social media fasting, I highly recommend it. Ungabi nje ne social media, you delete. Ungabi nayo for a week, for 5 days, whatever. But don't just do it for the sake of doing it to get distracted, but do it for the sake of ukuthi ngesikhathi decrease distraction ye social media, uphinde increase connection yakho noNkulunkulu. While uyincisha ifoni, pray. Use that time to pray. And uzobona ukuthi uzoba productive kangakanani, because you can't pray for 24 hours. So while you're not praying, you're busy nezinye izinto obulokhu uyiprocrastinate uyihlehlisa. Yabo, mentally leyo nto leyo, you'll feel very productive. You'll feel, you know, you kuningi ozokwenza that you'll actually be proud of by the end of that fasting. And you'll think clearly. Uzoba nama ideas ezinto noma izinto obuke waba nama ideas azo wayinqena ukuzenza uzoqala ukuzenza. Yabo, I think I've explained everything regarding the different types of fasting that I do, but I can't because ngisebenza ngayo social media. The one time I tried social media fasting and I got the DM from iPresente Gagasi FM, and they were looking for a female DJ also submit a mixtape, and they ended up, it's either they called me or bang WhatsApp, and I was like, you know what, I'm missing out on a lot. So as much as I wasn't there a lot on Instagram, I wasn't active a lot, but fanege ngithi tasi, you know, to remind people ukuthi especially if I've got gigs, to just post a gig. I'm posting anything else, but ephathelene nomsebenzi wami, you know. So mina, I don't do the social media fasting a lot because ngisebenza ngayo social media, yabo. But the 6 to 6, the liquid fasting, the water fasting is my thing. So let's talk about preparing for a spiritual fast. This is how I prepare for ukuthi ngifast. Excuse the dogs, I've got puppies, yes. Manje sibavalele because bazoloke bezula bese begcina betshontsha. Anyways, so whenever I plan to fast, I always need to clean my room first. Spring cleaning nje kamereni lakho, because cleanliness is next to godliness. Awukwazi umoya engcwele akahlala endaweni engcolile. It's actually very true. Leso sisho leso ungasithatha kancane, but umoya engcwele akahlala endaweni engcolile. You always need to clean your room, you know. So I always start by cleaning off my room. Ngiyaclean ikamera lami emakhoneni. Yabo lesi situlo lesi esihlezi sihlala ingubo lapha ekhoneni, either washing edinga ayinwa noma ugoqwa noma iwashing engcolile edinga ukuyohlala nenye iwashing engcolile bathroom. Yonke leyo nto nje, just organize your room properly. And so mina ngiyaclean emva ukuthi ngiclean ngifaka you know amanzi la obumop korobha phansi. I take that water and ngifake rough salt in the water, and then I just mop the floor, because rough salty, it removes evil spirits. So cleanse a room, yabo. And then when I'm done, I just sprinkle rough salt all over my room. And just, you know, so I clean my room, and then I obviously have to cleanse myself. It's not something hectic. I cleanse myself ngokuthi njalo ntambama during my fasting, njalo ntambama bathtub ngigcwalisa ngamanzi. So my bathtub is filled with water, and then I take a handful of rough salt. Rough salt is the key, guys. Rough salt is the key to all your evil evil, you know. So I take your rough salt, just a handful, allow it to melt, to set in my water and bathing tub yami. and then I bath using a sunlight the green bar soap. And then in that way I'm bathing and I'm cleansing, you know. What I've noticed ukuthi when you work with people, noma muhamba nje, the moment uphuma endlini, you're attracting imoya and different types of energies, you know, especially when you're going to the mall. I work with people all the time, whether it's DJing, whether it's at work, lengfundisa khona, you know, you encounter different types of energies, different types of spirits. So when you get home, it's very important for you to just cleanse your body, yeah, you know, and preparing yourself for a midnight prayer. And obviously, if I'm liquid fasting, I need to buy pools during my fasting. So I always go to Checkers, ngithenge iyogesi mhlambe u2, ngithenga amahewa u2, ngithenga ama-smoothies mhlambe u4, you know, anything I'll need for my fasting, I buy it beforehand, or I buy it on Monday after work nje. But that's how you prepare for ilokuzana, for a spiritual fasting, I think, and I hope I've covered everything on how you prepare. But most importantly, guys, clean yourself, clean your room, clean your aura. Use akufanele uzuthenge lezinto pink water, and if you've got it, use it. But if you don't, you're as salt as your girl. And then moving on to the third thing. Is it the third thing? Whatever, I've miscounted. But let's talk about prayer during fasting. So I pray at midnight. Midnight prayer, guys. I don't even want to lie. Midnight prayer for me, it works magic. It works magic. I even get goosebumps thinking about this. Yes, guys, in midnight prayer, penduleke so fast. I don't know how it happens. Like, the following week isiyenzeka. Kanjani manje, kanjani. You know, guys, yes, it's really unbelievable. Guys, uNkulunkulu mina wenza ngenye indlela nedlozi lami. Anje kwenziwa ngenye indlela. Yeah, midnight prayer, I pray at 12 o'clock, obviously midnight, and I use candles. So I've got candles here, just to explain to you guys. So I use candles, and I use so these are the candles I use, but normally it's just these without the green. It's these, and you'll understand why now. But you know, so it's midnight prayer, and I use impepho. Impepho is to just connect me to abantu abadala, you know. And lento ukuthi impepho isho umuntu oyedwa emndenini omdala, no. What if lo muntu unenhliziyo embi? Then izinto zakho seziyavaleka, because shuthi wena impumelelo yakho nokuxhumana kwakho namadlozi kulele kulo muntu lo. No, I don't believe in that, you know. So ngiqale ngishisa impepho just to ukuthi ngiba invite abantu abadala kulo mkhuleko nabo babe khona, because I believe in God and I believe in amadlozi. So, you know, I believe in those two. IBhayibheli angilisebenzisi ke, guys. So I just believe, yebo njani? Ngiyaphila. So I invite abantu abadala ukuthi babe khona emkhulekweni, babe part of my prayer, bawuthamele, bangiphendulele imkhuleko nje. I just ask for anything from them, especially during my first night or day of prayer. So again, I use these. Lo umela bomkhulu, yabo, nje emadlozini, umela abantu besilisa. Lo umela ogogo, nje bonke ogogo, abantu besifazane abamadlozi. Lo umela ingelosi, nje ingelosi ekugadile, yabo, hence emhlophe. Lo is for enemies. Yeah, but whenever you pray for enemies, nangu. Lo na I don't even want to start ukuthi sengamsebenzisa kangaki. Hey guys, this one deserves another video. But one thing I've noticed about amadlozi ami ukuthi awafuni lutho ngami. You know, once I pray, ngasebenzisa lo kuphela. And it's not even ukuthakaza. It's just ukubeka indaba yakho ukuthi yazi I've got so and so and so owenza ukuthi nokuthi nokuthi ngicela ukuyekelela kuwena uNkulunkulu ngicela nje ukuthi ngimbeke ezandleni zakho lalela I kid you not kwawena uzozudabuke into ezokwenzeka kulowo muntu uzozudabuke kwawena because into eyenzeka kulowo muntu ivele yenzeka publicly bengakwazi nokuyifihla and you will know ukuthi hayi idlozi lami kuleli lingiphendulelayo mina even if yabezinye that don't even have to pray for them but once wangilimaza emoyeni once ngakhala ngenxa yakho noma ngaphatheka kabi ngenxa yakho or unto you ngisho lokho kuphela. So there's also ugreen ke is for umsebenzi mukhulekela umsebenzi mufaka ama CV noma une business ofuna ukuliqala. So I think it's quite obvious why I've started to include ugreen kuyimina iprayer yami because obviously khona crowned by queen. There's my little baby you crowned by Queen Ozayo. So I've been praying, but because ngiyazi ukuthi this was an idea iphuma kuyena uNkulunkulu, he won't fail me. But konke okuphathelene nale business ukuvulwa kwalo isupport yalo ukuthi ngiyithole and people have been receiving it so well. They're already asking me for my price this nani and I haven't even opened the business. So ngiyabona nalapho ukuthi no, I know ukuthi God this is you because I've been praying about this business. Yabona I've been praying for this business. So ufuna umsebenzi noma ufuna uqala ibhizinisi noma likhona ufuna ukulikhulekela ukuthi lithuthuke, this is your girl ugreen. So yeah, that's what lokhuzana amakhandlela, the different colors mean. I'm not sure about the other colors, that's why I don't use them, but I'll just stick to using these colors because I know them. Also guys, just do your research. This is all over the internet and these angoma zamanje, they don't mind sharing information spiritual, a basic, you know. I leti ngibuthu uyifihle but le a basic bayashare le ngayithola ngabona ku Glamdlozi ukuthi le mbali iqonda ukuthini yabo. No YouTube bakhona ugogo bathini, bakhona uGlamdlozi ku Instagram, bakhona Anele Bianca on Facebook, bakhona ghost nje baningi abantu abakhona with such information. I mean, I've got this information not because yabo but because I follow izinto ezikanje yabo. And then we've got the 3 a.m. prayer. 3 a.m. prayer ke ngijwayele ukusebenzisa lo kakhulu because that's when I attack izitha and 3 a.m. is when imoya emibi attack because ukubona lento yokukinyeka nani it happens a lot ngabo 3 a.m. nalendaba yezipoki zihlasela kakhulu ngo 3. So that's the time to attack ngomkhuleko imoya emibi and to pray over your enemies, to pray over abantu abenze ngathi babangani bakho kanti bayazibona bafuna ukukuuser for something. Or else when you pray for sorry I'm getting distracted by umuntu odlulayo, but when you pray for nje izinto engahambi kahle yabo imoya emibi abangani abangakulungele, even uthola ukuthi mhlambe umuntu wakhe akakulungele, you pray for lento le yabo, you pray for it guys, you pray for it. Yeah, so go 3 a.m. I pray for that. So it's either do 12 and 3, but 12 and 3 uyaqhilaza guys because ngiyavuka ngemsebenzini and awuzumeki instantly after a midnight prayer. So imagine ngiyavuka ngo5 kade ngikhuleka ngo3 so ngizumeke ngo4 yabo. So I normally do 3 a.m. ngama school holidays. But yeah, that's the best combo. 12 and 3 if you can do it, but if you can't, ends with 12 a.m. And also guys, there's also midday prayer mhlambe ngo12 so kuhlukana ekseni kusiya kwintambama so selithambama ilanga. So it's very important nalapho if not to ukhuleka ngenhliziyo ke lapho because most of the time so ngisemsebenzini ngithi Nkosi ngiyabonga ukuthi ungigcinile kwaze kwashaya lesi sikhathi, ngiyabonga ukuthi you've given me the strength ukuthi ngikwazi ukuthi ngiqhubeke nale fasting nje umkhuleko omfishane enhlizweni yakho bese uyadlula kanjalo. But also imkhuleko yakho, be specific in your prayer yabo. Abantu abaningi bathi abakwazi ukukhuleka. I always say take uNkulunkulu njengoba usukuthatha ubaba wakho okuzalayo. Uma ukuthi awumhloniphi ubaba wakho ke mhlambe uNkulunkulu ngeke umthathe kanjalo, umthathisa komuntu omhloniphayo, mhlawumbe umthathisa kwamfundisi wakho yabo. When you pray you don't get straight to the point yabo. Nje first day of prayer mina ngiyabonga ukuthi uNkulunkulu ungigcinile kwaze kwashaya lesi sikhathi. It's a thankful prayer. Ngibonga konke okuhle angenzele kona. And mengithi konke okuhle, I'm not just talking about materialistic stuff. Ngibonga nje izinto ezinhle ukuthi nginomndeni, ngikwazi ukulala ngidlile, ngiyasebenza. Ngiyabonga nje umkhuleko wokubonga, yabo, because a grateful heart attracts more blessings. Awukwazi ukuthi mfethu kade ngikwenzela izinto ezinhle all along, njalo nje wena uyacela, njalo uyacela. Cha, take some time, ubonge, bonga, umthakazele. Angithi ukuba let's say ubaba khwa kaNdlovu uzothi gatsheni boya benyathi. So uyabona you softening inhliziyo yakhe nje, wenzela ukuthi ngisho kuthiwa bedinwe yini, ngisho kuthiwa yini emcasulile, kodwa yabo nawe ngisho kuthiwa ufuna imillion wenza sorry my battery is dying and ugesa awukho. So ngisho kuthiwa ufuna imillion uyazi ukuthi uyaqala uyamsofta gatsheni uyabe nyasifusonga busomluko, you know. Uyamthakazela uNkulunkulu, uyabona ukuthi uthini wena wedwa umbetha amandla njengengubo, uNkulunkulu wokhokho bethu, uNkulunkulu onothando onesineke, uyabona nje uyamthakazela, uyaqala lapho uyamthakazela uNkulunkulu, uyamthakazela, usumbongile ngakho konke asekwenzele kona. Uyaxolisa, because we sin every single day of our lives without even recognizing it, yabo. So uyaxolisa wonke amaphutha osuwenzile. uNkulunkulu ngiyona ngonile, ngicela ungithethelele, ngicela uhlanze inhliziyo yami. Ngike ngaba nomona, ngike ngayifisela into yamakhelwane, yabo. Ngike ngayifisela ukuthi mhlawumbe ubona umuntu ethenga imoto ayifisela ukuthi kodwa indaba ngemina. Ngiyaxolisa uNkulunkulu, ngicela ungenze ngiunderstand ukuthi isikhathi sami sihambiselana nesikhathi sakho uNkulunkulu, konke kungokwesikhathi sakho, angingayifiseli komunye umuntu, kepha ngilinde wena. Uyayibona lana? So it's very important ukuthi you be grateful, be thankful, ask for forgiveness, ask uNkulunkulu to cleanse your heart, you know. And that's just mina, the way I pray. And then get mhlambe ngakusasa, because remember angithi le midnight prayer le fasting yakho is throughout mhlambe 3 days, 2 days, 5 days, 7 days, whatever. Then ke uyaqala ke lapho usukhulekela izinto oyicelayo, yabo. But every single time before praying, ask for forgiveness, be thankful, and then ke uyacela mhlambe Nkosi, and be specific, be very specific. uNkulunkulu ngicela iVW emhlophe ene sunroof, imodel ya 2023 kanje, yabo. uNkulunkulu ngicela ukuthi ngithole ibooking manje sengicela ukudj ko Live, sengicela ukudj ko Envy, sengicela ukudj ko Rich Durban. However moya ngcwele ngicela ungiphe, please always make me humble. I always include that. uNkulunkulu ngicela ungicishe ukuphakama, but ngicela ukuthi ngikwazi ukuthi ngiphakame ngendlela yokuthi ngiphakamisa amandla akho asebenza through me, ukuze abantu babone ubukhulu bakho empilweni nesidingo sokuthi sikukhonze wena ngaso sonke isikhathi. You know, I always ask God ukuthi Nkosi ngiphi ukuphakama uma ngiphakamisa izwi lakho nobukhona bakho namandla akho empilweni yami, ukuze abantu babone ukuthi you don't have to be the biggest of ikholwa elikhulu elishumayela lize likhale. Mina ngisonto ngisho ukusonto ngiye esontweni kodwa ekhaya kunenkonzo, yabo. But the way God blesses me, uNkulunkulu udila nenhliziyo emhlophe, ibe nenhliziyo emhlophe, ibe nenhliziyo emsulwa, yabo. That's how God deals with people. Umuntu unenhliziyo embi, ubamba amagqubu, ufisela abantu okubi noma ufisela wena wedwa izinto ezinhle. uNkulunkulu nje leyo umkhuleka akayizwa nje ukuyizwa, uyavala amadle, uyakublocker nje, uyakublocker, yabo. And then ngakusasa if uthanda usukhulekela, mina ngisengikhulekela ibhizinisi lami, you know. uNkulunkulu akuvulela amathuba akuxhumenise nabantu abazokwenza ukuthi ibhizinisi lakho lidlondlobale lithuthuke. Uthola ukuthi nje you're at the mall, mhlambe you're in a queue, and then you make a conversation with someone, uthola ukuthi lo muntu run ibhizinisi lokuprint avele, you know. You pray for those types of connections. Noma uNkulunkulu akuzwanise nomuntu owazi umuntu owenza into oyidingayo, into ethile. Pray for connections, pray for wisdom, pray for everything, you know. Don't just pray for imoto, pray for amathuba emsebenzi azowenza ukuthi ukwazi ukuyi-maintaina le moto, because God can give you a car easily bese uyahluleka ukuyi-maintain. What then, yabo? And then mhlambe ngakusasa I pray for iy'ngane lezi engiyifundisayo. Iy'kole kanjena ziyancikisela guys, because iy'kole enjengalezi ama-private school ziqhutshwa abazali kakhulu, you know. So if you're on the parents' bed books, pray for the kids, pray for your relationship with the kids. And I see God through those kids because ingane ziyangithanda and they welcome me. Kamnandi sigcine sesizwana nazo. And I was so scared moving into a new job, but zafike zangireceive nazo kahle ngendlela bekuyiyona la kule sikole ebengifundisa kusona previously, you know. Then the following day mhlambe you pray for whatever you need. I break down my prayers into different days ukuze ngizokwazi ukuthi ngifocus on one thing. Ngijule. Don't try squeeze everything in one prayer. Don't do that. Divide umkhuleko wakho. Umuthanda ubhale phansi ukuthi today I'm praying for this, today I'm praying for that. And don't be selfish ngomkhuleko. Pray for abanye abantu, pray for abantu abaseyibhedlela, pray for your family, pray for your friends, because people are going through things that they won't tell you about immediately. Mhlawumbe uthi umuntu ukutshela ngesikhathi sedlulile kuleyo nto. So don't be selfish ngomkhuleko. Last but not least, I'll cover do's and don'ts during prayer. There's so much, guys. There's so much to cover, but I've chosen to cover the basics and the things that I remember. So if you'd like to ask a question, can we do this or do we do this, just ask on the comment section and I'll reply, you know, according to my own knowledge and according to how I do things. So I've put do's listen to gospel music. You know, you can't be fasting, you can't be wanting to grow your connection with uNkulunkulu while listening to or Cardi B. Where as pussy band uNkulunkulu hlangana naleyo nto. uNkulunkulu hlangana no beach. uNkulunkulu hlangana phi nama nje niyazi nani. Lezi ingoma enenhlamba. Don't do that. Listen to gospel music. Gospel music while you're fasting, it does something that I can't explain. It really does something that I can't explain. Uzizwa nawe uvuka umoya sekunjani uvukele ukumbonga nje uNkulunkulu. Angithi istomach sakho si-empty. You're thinking differently, you are taking things differently, you're approaching things differently. Bese yabo on your way to work, whether useteksini, faka ama-earphone, praise the Lord within. Uyazi ungayithola usukhala ungazi ukhalelani, you know. So mina nje ngilalela on my way to ngisho kuthiwa ngiyageza, I listen to gospel music. Noma ulalele lama video lawo TD Jakes, you know, noma, you know, just listen, consume spiritual things. Uma ukuthi uyakholela eBhayibhelini, funda iBhayibheli. Mina ngikholela eBhayibhelini, ngikholela uNkulunkulu nasemadlozini. So if you're a person okholela eBhayibhelini, lifunda iBhayibheli. Don't eat pork. So let's say you're doing the 6 to 6 fasting, don't eat pork, don't eat meat. Njengoba bengishilo earlier on, just vegetables, fruits. Just be as natural as possible. No meat. Ignore distractions, because the whole point is for you to focus ezwini laNkulunkulu. And God can't talk to you because usesixukwini. God can't talk to you if usesixukwini. You'll miss the voice of God if usesixukwini. Yabo. And now I've always wondered, because bathini yini le ufika kanjani ubona kanjani to yena. It's something you can't explain, but you'll definitely know it's him. You'll know this is his voice. Mese kufike leso sikhathi. Ignore izinto ezizoku-interrupt kule fasting process. And especially i-groove. You can't be fasting and go to groove. The only reason why I go to groove is because I work there. But when I'm fasting and I get bookings, ngiyahlala lelo hour, take pictures, ngihambe immediately. Because remember, ama energies osuku nawo lapho. And especially ematshwaleni, guys, we've got different types of energies. Angekho right. We've got abantu, I'm not saying enkonzweni abekho, but I'm saying we've got abantu abathwele, guys. We've got abantu abanelwane. We've got abantu abathi bekhipha izisu. We've got abantu abathakathayo. We've got abantu abanenhliziyo ezimbi. Yabo, bonke la kwi-groove. And ngeke unake, because sonke si-happy kwi-groove, sonke sihamba ngomoya wodwa. Uyabahaka, uyabaqaba. Mina-ke nje I'm so friendly. Once people show me love ngesikhathi ngidj ngiqeda ngiyabahaka, you know, I'm just thanking them, ngiyabaqabula, especially the girls, you know. So it's very important ukuthi uphume nje kuleyo energy. But for me, when ngiqeda ukuyodj ke, I cleanse myself again, rough salt namanzi nje, just to remove the bad energies, you know. So ignore the distractions. Don't go to groove while you're fasting. So choose a week noma a weekend owazi kahle ukuthi awuyindawo ithuli le weekend ngoba nje akufanele kuye la khona isiphithiphithi. And then just I wrote here ukuthi feed your soul. Feed your soul with this day, right? As I said, listen to gospel, lalela ama video, motivational videos, nje. Just feed your soul ngezinto right. Ukudla komphefumulo okubalekile. Read the Bible, listen to gospel, listen to motivational videos. It's up to you. But akuyeke nje indaba zo hip hop no house. Awuyeke nje yonke leyo nto. Yabo ulalele nje into ezokulekelela ekuthenini i-connection yakho noNkulunkulu ibe stronger and better than before. But after cleansing, I normally go for spiritual fasting. It's either ngihamba nogobela othile siyolwandle ngenze ngivale kanjalo fasting yami, or else I cleanse myself ngokuthi ngiye olwandle, ngivuke kuseni ngiye olwandle, ngigeze while I'm praying. Pray for my candles because ngizobuya nawo uzoqhubeka ngikhuleke nawo. Another thing that's just popped up, ungakhuleki uma fasting kuphela. That's something I struggle with. Ungakhuleki uma fasting kuphela. Even when you're not fasting, zijwayeze ukuthi njalo ngo-12 uyathandaza wena usethe nje i-alarm lazo zonke iy'nsuku yabo. But yeah, that's how I always wrap up my fasting. I do a spiritual cleansing olwandle, either nogobela or by myself, either or konke kuyasebenza, umkhuleko ofanayo osebenzayo yabo. But guys, now I'm not perfect. I'm still learning izinto ezintsha as I go yabo. uNkulunkulu akayi ngokuthi ubani perfect, but uya ngokuthi ubani ozamayo to reach out to him, because if you don't reach out to the Lord, naye uzohlala kanjalo yabo. As much as God is always with us, God is always within us. But now we need to make an effort to simhlangabeze, yabo. And that's how God blesses us. So uNkulunkulu ayibusisa inhliziyo ezamayo. So we're all not perfect, but as long as we're trying. Ngisho kuthiwa uzazi ukuthi umukhuleko uthini, uyabona ukuthi ayi cha ngaze ngokhuleka umkhuleko ongayenzi sense, mhlawumbe sokuthi awumuzi uNkulunkulu. Keep trying, keep praying. Into engilwa nayo mina ukuthi give up. Don't give up, just keep doing it. Eventually uzofunda ukukhuleka. Eventually you get the grip on how to pray. Eventually kuzowenzeka yabo. So just don't sit there. Start praying now. Start praying now. And guys, imvuzo yakhona. For me, God has been amazing. And if you follow me on social media, you'll know I share everything because I want to encourage you. But more importantly, I want to preach the word of God using my social media platform and using ubufakazi bezinto ezinhlangenzele zona, you know, so that anyone can believe in God. And niyazi ukuthi angilona ikhola elikhulu. So uNkulunkulu mekwazi ukuthi asebenze mina as an example. He can literally use anyone, you know. So it's not how perfect you are, it's not how perfect of equal you are, but it's how inhliziyo yakho works, you know. It's how you are trying to reach out to God. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, just I don't mind answering. Ningbuze on the comment sections below. I'll answer you guys as best as I can. And mingazi, I'll let you know what guys, because remember, I'm also not perfect, you know. So if you've got any questions, or if you'd like me to cover something on another video, just let me know. But I think I've covered all the main parts, all the important things. So I've come to the end of my video. Thank you so much for watching up until this point, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Share this video with anyone who you think might need video, anyone who needs God, anyone who needs motivation to start or to rebuild their connection. But for now, I'll see you guys on the next video.